This is an argument I've heard over and over and over and over again against, for most people in the free, basically in the First Amendment argument space, is that you do not have the right to shout fire in in a theater or a crowded theater. So one, that's entirely false. Throw that out the window. There has never been a statute that you do not have the right to shout fire in a crowded theater. That's not the law. It's not a First Amendment case at that point. Basically, if you shout fire in a crowded theater and there is no fire, you're not being charged for a First Amendment violation. You're being charged for inciting a riot in a crowded theater, not for shouting fire. There's nothing to do with the First Amendment there. If people get injured, like if you shout fire in a crowded theater and there's an actual fire, you're fine. If you shout fire in a crowded theater and nobody reacts, they all look at you funny and then go back to whatever they were doing, you didn't break any law. But if you shout fire in a crowded theater and people panic and they bolt and someone gets hurt, you have incited a riot. Or technically, if they just bolt, nobody actually has to get hurt. If they bolt, you have incited a riot. Therefore, you have incited a criminal action. That is what you're being charged for. You're not being charged for shouting fire in a crowded theater. So basically, I'm tired of hearing this argument because it's a false argument. It's not true. Nowhere in case law has it ever been a law in America. It is not a law in America. It never's been a law in America. You can cite over and over again. Look for it. I dare you. Look for it. You will not find it. It's inciting a riot. That's what you're getting in trouble for. Not for shouting fire, but for the incitement of an illegal action. Kind of like when I shout, we need to kill that person. Right now, if I say, right now, there's nobody I'm pointing at, we need to kill that person, that's not illegal. I can say that. But if there's someone there and I point at them and say, we need to kill that person, I am inciting a violent action. That is what I'm being charged for. Not for saying it, but for inciting an action of lynching or for inciting murder. That is the illegal action. So come up with better arguments, please. At least ones that are actually true. Thank you and have a blessed day.